Red Bull have given a definite no to four-time world champion Sebastian Vettel's hopes of driving for them next year, says team boss Christian Horner. Welcome along everyone to another episode of Formula News, and first up on today's episode, Vettel won't go to Red Bull next year. The German, who is out of contract with Ferrari at the end of the season and facing an uncertain future, had said on Thursday he would say yes to a Red Bull drive if one was offered. Sebastian Vettel's future in Formula 1 is hanging by a thread after Red Bull boss Christian Horner shut down the four-time world champion's hopes of returning to the Austrian team. McLaren and Renault, both of whom were previously linked with Vettel, have finalized their driver lineups for 2021, while Mercedes has said it is happy with current pairing Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. It has left Red Bull as the latest team to be mooted as a possible destination, but Marco has now closed the door on a potential reunion with Vettel. Racing Point is set to become Aston Martin is another option for Vettel, but both Lance Stroll and Sergio Perez are already under contract for 2021. Next up, Hamilton wants Red Bull. Facing two Red Bull protests in Austria, Lewis Hamilton has told them that if they are planning to play mind games, it won't work. Arriving at the Red Bull ring last week for the opening race of the season, Red Bull warned Mercedes that if they used DAS, their dual-axis steering system, Red Bull would protest. Mercedes ran it in practice and Red Bull promptly protested. The stewards, however, ruled in Mercedes' favor, saying DAS is legal as it is part of the steering and not the suspension. Mercedes continued with DAS throughout the weekend, with Valtteri Bottas racing to the Austrian Grand Prix win. But while the Finn went from pole to victory, Hamilton had a tougher time. Red Bull launched its second protest on Sunday morning, this time aimed solely at Hamilton. The Milton Keynes squad questioned why Hamilton was not penalized for ignoring yellow flags in qualifying, given that F1.com's own footage showed that the Brit would have seen the flags. This time the stewards sided with Red Bull, and Hamilton dropped from 2nd to 5th on the grid. With two protests in 48 hours last weekend, Hamilton was asked in the build-up to this weekend's steering Grand Prix if he felt Red Bull was playing mind games with him and Mercedes. He replied by saying that if they are, then it won't be working on him. Lastly, Vettel names potential causes of his Austrian Grand Prix struggles. Sebastian Vettel has revealed Ferrari discovered a brake issue and possible damper problem that might have contributed to his struggles in last week's Austrian Grand Prix. The Ferrari Formula 1 driver finished 10th after spinning and clipping Carlos Sainz's McLaren while running 10th, later admitting that he felt fortunate not to have spun more times. He struggled badly with the snappy rear end of the car, with onboard cameras revealing several very leery moments, and Ferrari has conducted a detailed analysis of the performance since last Sunday. Vettel would not commit to whether these problems were making a big enough difference to explain all of his problems, but is hoping to get a clear understanding of this at this weekend's steering Grand Prix, thanks to F1 racing at the same circuit. Vettel said that he felt comfortable with the car earlier in the Austrian Grand Prix and during preseason testing, so is keen to see if the Ferrari behaves as he remembers this weekend. Ferrari has brought aerodynamic upgrades to the steering Grand Prix, the first phase of a change in the concept that will continue at the Hungaroring next weekend, meaning Friday practice will be critical for the team and Vettel in particular. And that's been today's video. If you don't want to miss out on any Formula 1 news, then please hit that like and subscribe button for more top-notch F1 reports and insights. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video, hope you have an awesome day, until next time, goodbye.